gonna skip through this a little bit because first part is just a load of it's just a really, really annoying beginning he's done. So we're gonna skip through it and I'm gonna go to the meat of this because it's what he's done is just it's a load of shite. So see if we can get to this. All right.
Tabs for the first person who can run Jeran's little piece through any software, slow it down, and can prove.
All right, let's go back a little bit here.
Sure, he said since, not sets.
And I'm a man of my word. There's £1,000 up for grabs for the first person who can run Jeran's little piece through any software, slow it down.
Now I know he says he's a man of his word because I think he bet somebody else, Critical Think, on an experiment in Critical Think proved him wrong. This is not the first time that Steve has made claims, put money up, and then had to pay up. But I don't know if he's going to pay it up because the person who he owes the money to is Craig from FTFE. So we'll see here if he pays up, if or is he going to do the typical flat Earth challenge where he makes a claim, it gets proven wrong, and then he runs away and reneges on ever paying it. Let's see.
And can prove to us all that Jeran says since and not sets. The thing is, guys, that everybody knows that Jeran said sets and not since, and
you're wrong.
You're so wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
He didn't. Not even Jeran himself has thought about it and even admitted he said since, not sets. If you listen to the sentence he said, he meant since, and it fits perfectly.
The ballers actually need to be called out on this. So, you know, there's plenty of other things we could be talking about, but I'm issuing this challenge because the ballers need to step up to the plate. If they think Jeran said since, then they need to get on and prove it, because they all know that if he did say sets, that means he's called BS on the entire TFE expedition.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
So let's just first listen to Jeran, and so that we get the proper context, because context is key, let's just listen to the whole clip, about a minute's worth of video.
My time lapse is done. You can see here that
now this one here, I'm going to do something here, and this is something that the FTFE did, and I'll do the same thing. I was going to actually run this through my phone and slow it down in my software, but we're going to do this as well, and I might even use my phone anyways, see if I can play. I don't know if it'll play through microphone, but we'll see. So I've turned the subtitles on. So this is subtitles done through YouTube, and then we're going to go back and do the same thing that FTFE did because, well, it works.
this is the solar tracking mount, and it has stayed perfect with the sun for the last 24. So, yep, the sun will dip down right here. It doesn't go behind that mountain, goes right above it, comes over here, gets back up high in the north, and then sets. A lot of.
And there you are, right there. This is what he's talking about. He thinks that Jeran said set, and he thinks it was back up to the north, and then since he thought it says sets, but you see here, even on right here, highlighted where my mouse is, it says since. So I'll go back just a little bit here, and we'll listen to the whole thing.
With the sun for the last 24. So, yep, the sun will dip down right here. It doesn't go behind that mountain, goes right above it, comes over here, gets back up high in the north, and then sets. A lot of people were saying something about this isn't near Union Glacier. Union Glacier is just on the other side of that hill there.
And now let's listen to it, slowed down to about 70%.
Now I want you to watch this very close. So this is Steve himself. He's slowed this down himself. And then listen and watch very closely. I'm going to slow it down because there's deception that Steve himself has done to try to prove his point. But as you all know, I'd lie to flerf.
The sun will dip down right here. It doesn't go behind that mountain, goes right above it, comes over here, gets back up high in the north, and then sets. A lot of people were saying something about this isn't near Union Glacier.
What was that right there? You see those two flashes? And this is what I said. So what we're going to do here with Steve's own video, that we can't say I manipulated it, is that we're going to go through the playback speed. I'm going to go down to 0.5. We're going to listen to it again, but watch closely at the screen and watch what Steve has done. He's cut off the word since to try to make it sound like it's a set. Watch, it flashes twice.
It doesn't go behind that mountain. Goes right above it. Comes over here. Gets back up high in the north. And then says a lot of people.
And then it's a so even it's even picking up. You see those two flashes? Today he actually has cut that, because if you watch earlier one, here's the original clip that he didn't manipulate.
And it has stayed perfect with the sun for the last 24. So, yep. The sun will dip down right here. It doesn't go behind that mountain. Goes right above it. Comes over here. Gets back up high in the north. And then sets. A lot of people were saying something.
So right there, did you see a flash? There's not a flash. Watch this again.
North. And then sets. A lot of people were saying something.
And then watch the edited version that Steve himself has done.
Goes right above it. Comes over here. Gets back up high in the north. And then
Here.
sets. A lot of people.
See? So right there, Steve has actually manipulated this whole entire video. He's manipulated it to try to, he did his slowdown version and then try to cut the words, try to cut them out. But instead of cutting the audio, because he's a dumbass, he's decided to cut the whole entire video. I mean, leave it very obvious that he's just lying. He's trying to manipulate his point, which is really stupid, because he's already put in the original clip and then he's put in his manipulated clip that he's slowed down. But he's also gone and fucking cut it, because he's an absolute moron and he's a dumbass.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
So Steve, I'm calling you out. FTFE, Craig's calling you out. McTwo's calling you out. Mike from Freaking Drunk Debunk Show is calling you out. Everybody's fucking calling you out because you're a liar. Now I've seen he put a little email on this. I'm gonna probably email this. I'm gonna clip this part of my live stream. I'm gonna send this to you, and I'm calling you out, Steve. So it's coming from me, and it's coming from everybody else. You're a lying grifter, and you're a shill, and you're not even a shill. You're just a lying fucking sack of shit who's trying to manipulate something to try to push your false, stupid cult narrative. And you're getting found out just like everybody else. Right now, I'm all about freaking calling stuff out. And you're definitely somebody who's up for it. So there you are, Steve. You're called out. You've obviously manipulated this to try to push your narrative, and you've been caught. Why? Because you're stupid. You are dumb. Let me say it again. You are a stupid person. So, yeah, just like, let's put that out. So, Steve, you better pay up, or else you're going to be freaking smeared across the whole entire internet. I'll put you up. Craig will put you up. Michael McToon MC Toon will put you up. And Drunk Debunk Show, he's already going to put you up there. So, yeah, we've already all seen it because you're an idiot, like most flat earthers. So, yeah, you've been caught. Not hard. So, I'm going to put this stuff on my channel. I'm going to clip this part here. And also, I'm going to be emailing the link to Steve at Hey Dude, and see what he has to say. I imagine there's going to be a lot of flerf, freaking cope and everything else. He's been caught. The fact he said that about that he claimed that that Will Duffy never phoned him, but Will Duffy did. He had proof of it, and he had witnesses showing that he tried to phone him, but he already had blocked him because he didn't want the phone call. Because he knew the phone call was going to destroy him. see what happened. Steve seen the 24-hour sun live stream that was shown on the first day that they showed up there. He's seen what they were showing that around the time. I think it was about an hour or so, 2 hours before he meant to call him anyways. And he's seen that sun wasn't going to set. That sun was going around. He already had disproved everything about flat Earth. And then so Steve just seen that, spat his dummy out and decided to block him. And then he's claimed all over on different live streams and different gone to different channels and claimed this stuff. But he's been found out. People have made videos exposing him that he said that Will said he'd flown the first day. Will never did, and Will's got the receipts to prove it. So yeah, Steve at hey dude, you found out. That's it. You're done, right? So your credibility is void, right? Anything you say, we're just gonna call you out on it. You're pretty low level flerf anyways. So it's nice to start with you, starting this channel off. I've taken much freaking bigger flerfs out than you. So me, I've debunked Nathan Thompson freaking countless times. I've destroyed freaking Caleb. I've destroyed freaking Flat Earth Dave. So you're just low hanging fruit. But yeah, that's it. You're done, mate. Over. So you better pay that money up. You better pay it. Somebody's getting that money. You better be paying either Craig, because Craig's actually the one who deserves it, or you be paying freaking Mike, at, or I'll be paying at Drunk Debunk, or being paying somebody else. But you better be paying that money up. You see, man, your word. At least have that. At least have the ghoulies for that, mate. Freaking done.
People were saying something about this isn't near.
And if you want, I'll freaking slow it down in my editing software, and I'll send it to you again. But I'm just getting the exact same results that you have here. So that's all you're gonna do. Look, you have this. It's all right here, just in case you want to see it once again, because I know flat earthers don't like to listen to all this stuff. But hey, we'll go one more time here.
So, yep. The sun will dip down right here. It doesn't go behind that mountain. Goes right above it. Comes over here. Gets back up high in the north. And then sets up.
There you go. Since once again, and then since
A lot of people
were saying something about them not being near the Union Glacier. You think the context is a thing. There you go. Context in its full. Since a lot of people are saying we're not near Union Glacier. Since. Not set. And as for the freaking lemon thing.
Jeran, we need to settle this. And I'm sure that you've already settled this plenty of times on your own. And yes. And have you seen this video from Steve, the most recent one? I know you saw DP Debunks.
I don't think I saw. I just saw Craig sent me his submission, and then DP Debunks. Somebody sent me that one this morning.
Yeah, it's truly magical. He definitely has a boner for me because of how much he quotes me in this video. It's great. I love the attention, Jeran.
He did bring me up quite a few times. I did hear that.
Yeah. So I'm glad I could have the source of the information here on my show, so we could settle this once and for all. So I actually have two questions for you, two main glaring questions.
Okay.
The lemon. What's the story behind the lemon?
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, you mean the lemon from the Apollo missions?
No, from Antarctica. He says that you dropped a lemon somewhere.
I don't even know that. Lemon?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he actually starts out this whole thing. Here, let me share this video with you real quick, okay. and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. So he keeps bringing up this freaking lemon. So he says that you left a lemon to prove that it was a farce.
We have.
Wait, where is it? Okay, you know what? It's so insignificant that he doesn't even put it in for that long. It's actually right here. It's the thumbnail. Is that you?
No.
What the? So
I was wondering when I saw the thumbnail for that. I was like, well, I wonder whose picture he took. Why would he put somebody else's picture? don't even have anything blue.
So this is now my mind's being blown because I you know what, I did something wrong. I believed Steve about something
I'm trying to remember if I even touched a lemon in Antarctica. I mean, they had a bowl of them in the kitchen, but I mean the mess hall, whatever you call it, they called it the fram there. But I don't know. I don't remember touching one or dropping one. Now, you got to be careful about saying that because then maybe if I did, and I'm like, well, I would just happen to knock a lemon off the counter.
Okay. So Steve is insisting that you left a lemon there to prove to drop a hint that it was all of
what
ours.
He's saying is that so he's saying the Gus Grissom hung a lemon on the lem before, right? Okay, so he's calling what I did by saying the word set in his mind as me leaving the lemon.
Okay, all right.
I don't think it's an actual lemon involved.
I see. Okay, all right. Because I didn't get the metaphor. I thought that he actually meant a lemon.
Well,
because
it's a terrible one. It's a terrible metaphor.
Because I mean,
they actually hung a lemon like on the lem. I mean, so that's like pretty blatant.
Yeah, and Jerry, you know what's even funnier is that it wasn't even the lem; it was a simulator of the lem.
Right, there you go. See, so anyway, but I think that's what he means. And he must have just went to AI and said, show a man holding a lemon in Antarctica or something.
Yeah, it's got to be that, or he just happened to find a picture, and like it hit you. Whatever. All right, yes. So boom, that farce is out of the way. So
yeah, I just wanted to put that in there about Steve and his 1,000-pound challenge. So there you are. Once again, he said since, not sets. But Steve, you're the one you tried to manipulate and put something else false. You manipulated your own slow down and cut things out, but you left it in there because you're an absolute freaking melon. So, all right, we're gonna move on to something else here, a little different here. Yeah. So yeah, that's once again, this is a typical thing of Flat Earth. They tried to manipulate and lie and deceive, and that's why there's channels like mine that just we call them out on their deceptions and their bullshit lives.
The sun will dip down right here. It doesn't go behind that mountain. It goes right above it, comes over here, gets back up high in the north, and then since a lot of people were saying something about this isn't near Union Glacier. Union Glacier is just on the other side of that hill there.
Ah, yes. The good stuff. Always sweeten my coffee with the tears of flerfs.